We just got back from the 2023 Fig Frolic in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is how it went.
Oh, that's hilarious. That was hilarious.
Registration's at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. We got there, a little overcast. Typically these events are not so hot this time of the year, but the high of the day was 69 degrees, and we had some occasional misting rain from time to time. There were plenty of tents to get under just in case it decided to actually rain, which it really didn't come down enough to cause anybody to gather under the tents. We had a little pop-up showers here and there, but it really wasn't that bad. Good canopy coverage. 10 o'clock, after everybody was there, the event kicked off with the very first speaker. Mr. Chad Kaylor, which actually works at the nursery, was speaking about how to build an irrigation system. And that one captured my attention because this was the driest year on record for us here in South Alabama. And next year, I am definitely going to be putting an irrigation in. If you watch any of my fig videos, I've mentioned that before. We're getting ready to build a barn. We're getting ready to build a greenhouse. As soon as we run water all out to that, we're going to go ahead and extend water out to our orchard. So this subject of how to build an irrigation system really had my attention. So we have a video coming up in the near future on just Mr. Chad talking about the irrigation system. At 11 o'clock, Miss Angel Miller, which is the one that helped put the event on, took everyone around the nursery and was talking about all the different figs that the nursery sells, and was giving out individual personal advice and recommendations to anyone who had questions. So here's a little bit of an overview of that little walk around. So right after that was the lunchtime and the mingle, and a lot of people took advantage of that time and talked to other fig collectors that were there.
Hey there.
Howdy.
So I got a few questions.
You ain't gonna turn this over to the law or nothing?
Nope.
We on the most wanted list. We might be on the most wanted.
Yeah, right. So what's your names? And if you don't want to tell me your names, just tell me your, what's it, the fig name?
I'm not on the fig forum.
You're not on the fig forum?
No, ma'am.
Not yet.
I ain't smart enough to do it.
Okay, well, so how did you find out about this?
From this guy.
I've been coming the last 3 or 4 years.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite fig?
Italian 258.
All right.
Jim,
Jim? What's your favorite fig, Jim?
I'm just getting into this. I've got a little Miss Figgy at home.
Okay.
Hoping to get more.
Okay. Jared?
Like the LSU Gold.
Now, are you on the fig forum? No. Did y'all travel far to get here?
Chickamauga.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hey there.
Hello, hello.
So, you can either tell me your name, or are you on the fig forum? Are you?
I'm not.
No? Okay.
So you want to interview my wife? She'll.
Oh, okay. I'll come around to her. Is that her over there in the dress?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes to them.
Right. So what's your favorite fig?
I can't answer that question.
Oh, it's your
I've never had
wife.
one I don't like.
Yeah. Do you like figs at all?
So that's what I said. I never had one I didn't like, so I can't answer.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll come back to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. How are y'all doing?
Doing great.
Good. So Angie and Dawn are
Agrin.
Agrin. Okay.
Like a smile, a grin.
Oh, Agrin. I like that. Okay. Did y'all travel far to get here?
We're from Pattsville, Tennessee.
Okay.
What, an hour and a half?
All right.
2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours. Yes.
And do you have a favorite fig that you like?
Celeste.
Celeste. Okay. And all right. I think that's probably good.
What she said.
Okay. Hi there.
Hi, I am the fig.
You're the what?
I am the fig.
Oh, you are the fig. Okay, so you're
say it when she's
Jane or Janie?
Jane.
Jane. And so did y'all travel far?
We came from Alpharetta.
Alpharetta, Georgia?
Yes. And
I-
so I was introduced to figs through the Master Gardener's Zoom thing in the spring.
I used to live in Cumming, so I'm familiar with Alpharetta.
So I had a turkey fig,
Mm-hmm.
and I had. It took me 3 years to get a really good production because I didn't know what I was doing with it. And every time I cut it, it kept getting bigger and going sideways, and I wasn't sure.
Uh-oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
I did can some of it, so I've got fig preserve.
Okay. Fig jelly's good too. Yep.
So yeah,
What's your favorite fig?
I only know turkey fig. I mean the round turkey.
Wow.
I only
Okay.
know.
Your mind's about to get blown then.
I think so. I've been googling all the ones that are over there.
Right.
I'm just amazed. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I got my Ionic.
yeah, they taste like strawberries or raspberries or yum. Yeah. Yeah. Hi there.
Hello.
How are y'all doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
Doing good. So, how'd you hear about the Fig Forum?
Second year we've been.
Okay. Y'all were here last year? The first one. Okay. So, did you travel far?
About 40 miles.
What's your favorite fig?
The Italian honey fig.
All right. All right. Thank you.
You drew that fig last year. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randall.
I drew your Glacier Neger last year, or Michelle drew it. And that was an incredible fig. I really doing well. It's doing okay. We got a late freeze that probably cut the top half of it out, but now it's starting to side branch some. But overall, it's doing good. I have to let you know that it was the very first tree that went into my orchard. Was that Glacier Neger.
Good. You didn't get fruit this year because it was.
The chocolatier.
All right, Mike. So, what is your name on the Fig Forum?
Figs in GA.
Figs NGA. How far was your drive here?
An hour 45.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
What got you into figs?
The family heirloom tree that got passed down from my grandparents to my parents' generation to my generation. And trying to figure out how to prune the thing after numerous years in ground because it was a mess. And then I realized, oh, that was my gateway drug into the fig world. And then, dabbled a couple videos on YouTube, then FigBid, and then the community.
Right. Awesome. I love your shirt. That's
Thank
great.
you.
And then, what's your favorite fig?
Still so far the family heirloom.
Okay.
It's called Patsy's Pride Unknown, which is in your orchard.
Yep.
It's actually one of our better performing figs. It had actually loaded up this year
Yeah.
It's a heavy producer and easy rooter.
and a very good taste. Yeah, I like Patsy's Pride.
Yep.
It's a nice Mount Etna. So
All
still trying to
right.
figure out if it's a different Mount Etna, but we'll leave the unknown name on it until we know.
Well, we know it's not a Chicago Hardy.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay. So, where'd you travel from?
We traveled from Savannah, Georgia.
Awesome. And what's your name on the Fig Forum?
I'm not on the fig forum,
Okay.
but I'm Elizabeth.
Okay. So, what's your favorite fig?
Oh gosh, I love Patsy's Pride.
Oh.
I know you brought me one. I love the story behind it. It's fantastic. So
Yeah, that's a great fig.
yes,
All right. Thank you.
thank you.
What's up?
So, where'd you travel from?
Atlanta.
All right. And do you have a name? Oh, what's your name on Fig Forum?
Macadolo.
Say it again.
Macadolo.
Macadulu.
Close enough.
Okay. What's your favorite fig?
The only one I'm successfully producing at the moment is the LSU Improved Celeste, so I'll go with that.
Okay.
I had my first one like a week ago. It's pretty good. It's like a first year.
Sweet. Thank you.
Well, at least
I see y'all sitting over here nice and quiet. Where are you from?
Crandall, Georgia.
Crandall?
Yeah, it's just 40 minutes away.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
So how'd you hear about Fig Forum? Or did you hear about this through
Just
Fig?
Facebook.
Facebook? Okay. What's your favorite fig?
I don't know yet.
Do you not have any figs? Is this your first?
Well, I've just been growing them for about a year, so
Okay.
I haven't tried a whole lot of varieties.
They'll blow your mind. Yep. Welcome to your new addiction. Thank you.
Thank you.
So where y'all from?
We're from Nashville.
Nashville. Okay. How'd you hear about this?
We came last year.
Okay. I think I remember seeing you. So what's your favorite fig?
Probably my Italian 258.
I don't know.
You don't have one?
Learning.
Aw.
Ben's learning.
Hi there.
Hi.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, guys.
How are you? How you doing?
Good. So where you from?
Shelbyville.
Chevyville.
Yes.
Where's
Both
that?
in Middle Tennessee, Shelbyville. It's
Okay.
about an hour south of Nashville.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So how'd y'all hear about this event?
I was just on YouTube one day, and YouTube was playing, and I just saw the Fig Frolic pop up on my Fig YouTube videos. So
Was it my husband and our
Yes.
video?
Yes,
Oh,
it
awesome.
was.
Awesome.
yes,
Okay. So what do y'all have a favorite fig?
I'd probably have to say Smith.
Smith.
I like Smith.
So do y'all have a name on Fig Forum, or you just?
I do have a name on Fig Forum. My name's Notlock. I'm very inactive.
Oh, okay. And yours is Will.
Will,
Right. Will and
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
Thank
Glad to
you.
have you. What's your name on the Fig Forum?
Kente Taylor.
There you go. What's your favorite fig?
So far, the VBD.
And how far did you travel to be here?
8 hours? 6 hours? Savannah, Georgia.
Whew. All right.
All right.
Thank you. Hi. So, how did y'all hear about the Fig Forum or this Fig event?
I've been a member for a little over a year now.
Okay.
Figs.
So, is Brian your last name, or is that your Fig?
Dragan is my handle.
Okay.
I figured most people would know me by that anyway.
All right.
So.
Awesome. So, So, just look here and not me. Okay. So, what's your favorite fig?
Probably the Cadota right now.
Never heard of that one. Awesome.
We had one, and she said it, and I just thought it. It was cake frosting. That's exactly what it tasted like. It was so sweet and smooth.
Oh, I gotta have one of those then. My husband will be excited. How far did y'all have to drive to get here?
586 miles.
Wow.
8.5 hours.
North Carolina.
Nice. That's a nice drive. Wow. Okay, you're next. All right. Well, glad to have y'all.
Thank you.
So, is this your first fig? No? Okay.
Second, but I didn't make it last year because y'all did it. I've been doing it on my work weekend.
Right. So, how far did you drive to get here?
It was 35 minutes total.
That's awesome. That's
Signal
awesome.
Mountain.
So, what's your favorite fig?
Any fig I can get to grow
That's
in
a
my
great
yard.
answer. Yeah.
I had a Chicago Hardy that I wintered over from my first Fig Frolic in my living room, and so I had a personal relationship with that tree.
Right.
And then I planted it, and around Christmas last year we had a really warm weather, and then it rained, and then
Oh,
the
my
temps
goodness.
dropped, and I lost so much,
Yeah.
including my fig.
Yeah.
So I'm I was heartbroken.
Time to replace.
It is.
Yeah. All right. And your name is
Shelley.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, I don't think anybody stopped talking the entire time they're there. I know I'm guilty of it. I think I was mingling and talking just as much as anybody there, and I had a wonderful time. But during the lunchtime, we had a little lunch truck that was there serving gyros and had some side items, and here's a few pictures of what they had to offer. All right, so immediately as soon as lunch was over, here was the anticipated event of the entire program, was the White Elephant exchange. So Mr. Ian drew numbers from a ticket that you got whenever you got to the registration. They gave you a ticket that went into a draw box, and Mr. Ian was pulling your number, and as he would pull your number, randomly you would get to go up and you would select the tree that was on the table there. And I think he learned a few things over the last time or two of doing this, because it went pretty quick, and I think it was really efficient, and we didn't have to wait for people to pick their fig tree before drawing the next one. That about every 15-20 seconds he was pulling a new number and people were going up. So hopefully you already had your eye on the first, second, and third pickings on the table of what you were wanting to get, because it was a grab and go, and I absolutely loved it. And here's some clips of the fig draw, of the White Elephant draw.
$4.48.
So right after the White Elephant gift exchange was over, we all lined up and we did several different photos. We took a group photo. We took a photo of the Our Figs Forum, and we also took a photo of people that had fig attire on. And here's one of my fig attire shirts that nobody has seen yet. Fig Whisperer. I like this shirt. My wife picked it out, and typically this is the shirt that she likes to wear, but we didn't have a chance to wear it because we have so many other fig shirts to wear to these events, and I love sporting the fig gear. All right, so right after the group photo, Mr. Eric Durchie got up and he talked about choosing the best fig for your area, and he is going to have a special video just to himself talking on that subject. So stay tuned and look for his video, or if you're watching this later on down, you can scroll on down and look for his video, and we'll link it. So right after Eric spoke was the drawing for the best fig attire, and my friend Mike won that one. So here's his picture of him winning that event. They also did a drawing for a big, large charcuterie board, and man, that thing was awesome. And I don't know the name of the person who won that, wasn't paying attention at the time. And here's a picture of the winner of the charcuterie board. All right, so that was it for the event. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you everything that I walked away with from the event. I had a blast and made some trades, and so here are some of the trees that I brought back home. So my wife and I both went. So her number was drawn first. So she won and picked out Sangue Dulce, and Ahmed brought that one. Nice big tree. Look how nice that is. It's got some figs on it too. But that was a good one right there. And then just a few minutes after that, while we were still at the table and we were picking out that one, they called my number. So I just reached over and I grabbed one of the mini Jouale Rouge that were on the table. There were a number of those. I was surprised to see such a nice fig offered up for the grabs. And so, man, I'm proud to have that. That's a good variety. I worked a trade with K-Train, Kevin, and I traded an LSU Tiger for a tree, and so that one came back with me. What a nice air layer. Look how good that tree looks. And left on the table while we were over there talking was Lawn Out. I lost my tree during the freeze that we had this year. So I asked him if I could take that one home, and he said, yeah, go ahead and grab it. So I grabbed it, and it's going in the orchard right along with all my other big figs that I've got. So this one was on the table, Sept. I brought that one back. And then Randy, which is who I got my Galatian Neger from last year, was there. And on the trade table, he had Salib. And he asked me if I had a Salib or a male Caprifig in my collection. And I said, I don't have Salib, but I would really love to have Salib. So he reached over and handed me that one. Man, I am so glad to have that one in my collection. So I'm going to do some fig crosses, do some breeding right along with all the other fig collectors that are getting into it. I'm excited. Thank you, Randy, for the Salib male Caprifig. And Trusty Farms was there, and he had on the table some hardy kiwi up for trade. And this one is a prolific. I didn't have it in my hardy kiwi collection, so thank you very much for a nice, wonderful plant. I am glad to have that, and we'll be adding that to my hardy kiwi collection. After the event was over, everybody gathered back up at the local Mexican restaurant, just basically across the street from where from where we had the event. And we had a wonderful time. Here's some video clips of how the hang time afterwards went. There were figs, there were pawpaw, there were a lot of good conversations. And one thing that we thought we should incorporate is maybe a buzzer so people will get up and switch. Because once you locked into conversation, it just seemed like the conversations just went on and on and on. Some people started filtering out and heading back to their room, heading home, whatever, but we almost shut that place down again. We were just there late, a lot later than we thought we were going to be. We had a wonderful time. All right, so we finished up the fig event for today, and I'm with Angel Miller, which coordinated the event. And she asked me to come out and speak last year. Last year was my first time, and I enjoyed it so much that Michelle and I agreed to come back out and do the event again. But this time we'll be making a video. So, Angel, thank you so much for putting this together.
Oh, thank you for coming. We're so glad to have you.
I've got one question.
Sure.
What moved you to put on a fig event?
Well, it's all about giving back to the community. We don't charge an admission. There is no budget. This is all about giving. Mm-hmm. So we're giving people figs and just trying to share that fig love and just spread the knowledge about what a great crop this is to go. Whether you're a homeowner or doing it in a farm or a homestead, this is such a great food source, and there's such diversity of flavors and so many different things that you can grow that there really is something that everybody in your family is going to love this one, the other person is going to love that one. It's just the diversity of it. It's a great crop, and we're just trying to share the knowledge.
So what was your gateway into figs?
Celeste. Celeste. So everybody has a story about how they got started. My mother has this memory of sitting underneath her grandmother's fig tree and just eating figs until they were sick when they were kids.
I can identify with that.
Yeah, and it was a brown turkey, you know, which so many people in the South had. Her grandmother, my great-grandmother, and she just wanted another fig tree. And so we got a brown turkey, and I'm like, well, this is pretty good. Let's get Celeste. And then, well, roll forward 10 years, and now we've got over 200 varieties. So it's just addictive like that.
My grandmother's brown turkey was my gateway into figs.
Yeah, that's a story you hear commonly in the South. We've got several different figs that, you know, people know the brown turkey, they know the Celeste, they may know some of the LSU figs, but there's so many different varieties, over 2,000 different cultivars that are available. And and so many different flavor profiles. And I think that's the thing that maybe surprises people the most. Is when you first start learning, you think fig Newtons, and you think that's what a fig tastes like. But when you start tasting, there's figs that taste like strawberry, and there's figs that taste like mixed berry, and there's figs that maybe have like tropical flavors, and figs that taste like honey, and yeah, on and on and on. And it's like, wow, I didn't know there was so much diversity just in that fig category that it quickly becomes addictive because now I want all of them.
Now, one of the people at the event today was Ahmed, and he brought over a container of figs. And he had a strawberry verte in there, and he put it up and shared it with the 3 or 4 of us that was standing there. And whenever I bit into that, it was like eating strawberry jam right out of the jar.
Yeah.
Man, it's such an incredible experience.
Yeah, and that is, it's like that moment when you take that first bite and like you see the eyes open, the person goes, and it's like, oh yeah, now they get it.
Welcome to your new addiction.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming up and being with us again.
We've enjoyed it.
It's such a pleasure and such a wonderful sense of community that we've developed here with all the different figsters that are really into it, and everybody that is sharing their knowledge and so generous with their time, and it's just an amazing experience.
Now, a lot of people don't come to the hangout after the event, and when you can come and you can sit down and intermingle and talk figs,
it's a different dynamic.
It is, and I enjoyed this just as much as I enjoyed the Fig Swamp.
Yeah, I really look forward to that. And we're so busy at the Fig meeting, at the Fig Frolic, that sometimes you don't have time to talk to every single person. And later on you're like, oh, I miss so-and-so or whatever, and I wish I could have talked to that person. So being able to have a casual atmosphere where you can just sit and it's relaxed and talk, it's really nice. It's pleasant.
It is nice. I enjoyed it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, make plans to come to next year's event. These are wonderful events. You can only capture so much on the video. You've got to come here and get in on sharing the knowledge. It's so fun, so involving, and a lot of knowledge is shared. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the video. Remember, keep growing, keep building, and always keep adventuring. And together, we're Flomaton famous. We'll see you next time.